Why Stoicism is the key to inner peace. So imagine starting every day with a calm mind, ready to face challenges without being overwhelmed by stress or emotion. Today, we'll explore practical Stoicism techniques that help you cultivate inner peace, strengthen resilience, and maintain clarity throughout the day. From setting morning intentions to reflective journaling and mindful breathing. Each step provides actionable strategies you can use immediately. One key technique, revealed in Part 3, has the power to dramatically reduce daily stress and create a sense of mental clarity you may not have experienced before. Stay with me until the end. By applying these timeless practices consistently, you can transform your mindset and navigate life with steadiness, focus, and calm. Part 1. Morning intention setting. To start calm, starting your day with intention is a foundational Stoic practice for cultivating inner peace. By setting a clear mental framework each morning, you prepare your mind to respond calmly, make deliberate choices, and navigate challenges with clarity. Begin by taking a few moments after waking to reflect on the day ahead. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be today? Can I act in alignment with my values and maintain calm regardless of external circumstances? This morning reflection primes your mind for intentional action instead of reactive behavior. Another practical approach is to create a short list of intentions or priorities. Include actions that foster patience, kindness, and rational thinking. Visualize potential challenges and how you might respond thoughtfully rather than emotionally. By anticipating difficulties, you reduce the likelihood of stress-driven reactions. Pairing intention setting with mindful breathing enhances focus. Take slow, deliberate breaths as you consider your objectives for the day, letting each inhalation center your awareness and each exhalation release tension. This practice establishes a calm, grounded mindset before stepping into daily activities. Even small, consistent morning rituals have a cumulative effect. Over time, intention setting becomes automatic, providing a stable foundation for managing stress and maintaining composure. The mind learns to approach each situation thoughtfully, responding in alignment with your principles rather than being swept away by impulses. By starting the day with a deliberate intention, you cultivate a mental environment conducive to inner peace. This simple yet powerful Stoic practice sets the tone for a day of clarity, resilience, and calm, laying the groundwork for all subsequent techniques that reinforce a stress-free and centered life. Part 2. Journaling to observe thoughts and emotions. Journaling is a powerful Stoic practice that helps you observe your thoughts and emotions objectively. By writing down your experiences, reactions, and reflections, you gain insight into patterns that trigger stress and opportunities for growth. Begin by setting aside a few minutes each morning or evening to write freely about your feelings, thoughts, and reactions. Don't judge or censor yourself. The goal is to observe, not critique. Note moments when you felt tension, frustration, or anxiety, and explore the underlying cause. Another technique is to track recurring negative thoughts. Identify whether these thoughts are based on reality or distorted perceptions. Allows you to separate fact from interpretation, a fundamental Stoic principle for managing stress. Journaling also provides a space for gratitude, reflection. Highlight moments of appreciation, small successes, or acts of kindness you encountered. Gratitude shifts focus from what is lacking or stressful to what is positive. Nurturing inner peace. By consistently recording your thoughts, you develop self-awareness and emotional intelligence. You begin to recognize automatic reactions and patterns. It's giving yourself the power to respond intentionally rather than impulsively. Over time, journaling becomes a mental reset. It helps you process events, gain clarity, and reinforce a calm mindset. The written reflection acts as a mirror, showing how your perceptions influence emotions and helping you cultivate a thoughtful, resilient approach to daily life. Incorporating journaling into your routine ensures that your mind remains aware, disciplined, and prepared to handle challenges with composure. Combined with morning intention setting, it builds a strong foundation for inner peace that carries throughout the day. Part 3. Mindful breathing and mental pauses. For stress relief, mindful breathing and taking intentional mental pauses are essential Stoic techniques for reducing stress and maintaining inner peace. They help you create a space between stimulus and reaction, allowing rational thought to guide your actions rather than emotion. Start by observing your breath throughout the day, especially in moments of tension. Take slow, deep inhalations and controlled exhalations, focusing your attention fully on each breath. This simple act shifts your awareness away from stressors and anchors you in the present moment. Mental pauses involve deliberately pausing before reacting to challenging situations. Ask yourself, what is within my control here? How can I respond with clarity and composure? Even a brief pause can prevent impulsive reactions, reducing emotional escalation and preserving your calm. Combining mindful breathing with journaling or reflection enhances this practice. For instance, after noting stressful thoughts, pause and breathe intentionally before making decisions or responding to events. This reinforces rational, thoughtful behavior. Additionally, practice short micro-pauses throughout the day when transitioning between tasks. Taking a few seconds to breathe deeply and center yourself resets your mental state, increases focus, and prevents cumulative stress from building. Over time, these techniques train the mind to respond rather than react. You develop a habit of mindfulness that permeates daily life, allowing you to maintain composure under pressure, reduce stress responses, and cultivate consistent inner peace by incorporating mindful breathing and mental pauses into your daily routine. You gain practical tools for stress management. These simple yet powerful Stoic techniques create the mental clarity and calm needed to navigate life with resilience and balance. Part 4. Practicing gratitude to shift focus to the positive. Gratitude is a simple yet profound Stoic technique for cultivating inner peace. By consciously focusing on what you appreciate, you shift your attention away from stressors, negative thoughts, and external pressures, reinforcing a calm and balanced mindset. Start by identifying 3 things each day that you are grateful for. These can be small: a kind word from a friend, a moment of quiet, a productive task completed. The key is consistency and genuine reflection, not perfection. Gratitude practice can also include reframing challenges. Instead of only seeing difficulties as burdens, view them as opportunities for growth, learning, or personal development. This reframing reduces emotional impact and reinforces resilience. Consider pairing gratitude with journaling. Write down what you are thankful for each day and reflect on why these things matter. Observing recurring positive elements in your life helps you develop a long-term appreciation for what you already have, reducing anxiety and desire-driven stress. Another practical approach is gratitude pauses. During stressful moments, take a brief pause to consciously remember something you value or appreciate. This simple mental shift can calm the nervous system, reduce reactive tendencies, and provide a mental reset. Over time, gratitude becomes a habitual lens through which you view life. Stressful situations lose their overwhelming impact, and the mind naturally focuses on what supports well-being and peace. Practicing gratitude daily strengthens emotional resilience, enhances clarity, and fosters a profound sense of inner calm. By integrating gratitude into your routine, you create a mental environment that nurtures positivity, balance, and serenity, essential elements for a Stoic approach to daily inner peace. Part 5. Embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. Stoicism teaches that challenges are not merely obstacles, but opportunities to develop strength, wisdom, and resilience. By changing your perspective on difficulties, you can reduce stress and cultivate inner peace, even in demanding situations. Begin by observing how you react to daily challenges. When faced with a problem, pause and ask, what can I learn from this? How could this situation help me grow? Reframing challenges as opportunities shifts the focus from frustration to proactive engagement. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that adversity is part of life and a natural environment for practicing virtue. Each challenge tests patience, courage, discipline, and rationality. Recognizing this transforms stress into a training ground for personal growth. Practical steps include mentally rehearsing potential challenges and visualizing how you can respond calmly. By preparing in advance, you reduce impulsive reactions and approach obstacles with composure. Another technique is gratitude for difficulties. While counterintuitive, acknowledging that challenges strengthen character and provide lessons helps foster acceptance and reduces resistance. Stress diminishes when difficulties are no longer viewed solely as threats, but as valuable experiences. Through consistent practice, embracing challenges becomes habitual. Your mindset shifts from avoidance and fear to curiosity and resilience. You develop the ability to maintain inner peace, not because life is easy, but because your perspective transforms difficulties into meaningful opportunities for growth. By seeing challenges as integral to personal development, you lay a foundation for a balanced, stoic approach to daily life. Each trial becomes a chance to exercise virtue, maintain composure, cultivate lasting inner calm. Part 6. Reframing setbacks to reduce emotional impacts. Setbacks are an inevitable part of life, but how we perceive them determines their emotional impact. Stoicism teaches that by reframing setbacks, we can maintain clarity, reduce stress, and preserve inner peace even in difficult circumstances. Start by observing your initial reaction to a setback. Notice any frustration, disappointment, or self-blame. Then pause and ask, what aspect of this situation can I control? How can I respond constructively? Shift from emotional reaction to rational evaluation diminishes unnecessary suffering. Reframing involves seeing obstacles not as failures, but as opportunities to learn, adapt, and improve. For example, a missed deadline can teach time management, patience, or resilience. By focusing on actionable lessons rather than dwelling on negativity, stress decreases and a sense of agency emerges. Journaling setbacks can further reinforce reframing. Write down the event, your initial feelings, and a rational perspective. Reflect on what can be learned or controlled. This exercise trains your mind to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Another practical approach is labeling setbacks as neutral events rather than inherently negative. Recognize that external circumstances are outside your control, but your response remains fully within your power. This simple cognitive shift fosters calm and composure. Over time, reframing setbacks becomes automatic. Emotional turbulence diminishes because your mind learns to interpret challenges through a lens of growth and rationality. By consistently practicing this Stoic technique, you strengthen resilience, maintain inner peace, and navigate life with steadiness, no matter the circumstances. Part 7. Building daily routines that reinforce inner peace. Daily routines are a practical way to embed Stoic principles into everyday life. By establishing consistent habits, you train your mind to remain calm, focused, and resilient. Even in the face of challenges, start by creating a morning routine that sets the tone for the day. This can include intention setting, mindful breathing, and journaling. Consistency reinforces mental clarity and establishes a foundation for inner peace. Incorporate many practices throughout the day. Take brief, mindful pauses between tasks. Observe your thoughts during stressful moments or reflect on gratitude. These small rituals create mental anchors, helping you respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Evening routines can support reflection and consolidation. Spend a few minutes reviewing your day, noting challenges, accomplishments, and emotional responses. Consider how you applied Stoic techniques and what can be improved tomorrow. This reinforces learning and strengthens emotional resilience. Physical habits also contribute to mental calm. Adequate sleep, regular exercise, and mindful movements stabilize your nervous system, allowing you to face stressors with composure. Integrating health-conscious routines supports mental clarity and enhances the effectiveness of Stoic practices. Over time, these daily routines become second nature. The mind learns to default to calm, disciplined responses rather than reactive ones. Stress diminishes, not because life becomes easier, but because your habitual practices cultivate resilience, focus, and inner serenity. By intentionally designing routines that reinforce Stoic principles, you ensure that inner peace is not occasional, but a consistent feature of daily life. These small, repeated actions form the backbone of a resilient, centered, and balanced mindset. Part 8. Applying Stoic techniques in relationships and work. Stoicism is not just about personal calm. It is also a powerful tool for navigating relationships and work environments with composure. By applying Stoic techniques in these areas, reduce unnecessary stress and maintain inner peace in relationships. Focus on controlling your responses rather than others' actions. Practice patience, empathy, and understanding, even during disagreements. Ask yourself, how can I respond with virtue, kindness, and reason? This mindset prevents reactive arguments and fosters harmony at work. Challenges like tight deadlines, difficult colleagues, or unexpected changes can trigger stress. Applying Stoicism means distinguishing what you can control, your effort, attitude, and responses, from what you cannot. By concentrating on your actions instead of external outcomes, you act more effectively and remain calm under pressure. Daily reflection and journaling support these applications. Review interactions, noting moments of stress and evaluating how you could respond more rationally. Over time, this practice builds awareness, strengthens emotional intelligence, and encourages thoughtful engagement rather than impulsive reactions. Another practical approach is visualizing potential stressors before they occur. Mentally rehearsing responses helps you stay composed when challenges arise, reducing emotional escalation and enhancing clarity. By consistently applying Stoic techniques in relationships and work, you cultivate resilience, maintain inner peace, and navigate life with wisdom and steadiness. Stressful situations no longer dominate your mind because your responses are guided by reason, virtue, and intentionality. Ultimately, integrating Stoicism into social and professional contexts transforms daily life. You develop the ability to face challenges, communicate effectively, and maintain composure, creating an environment where inner peace and clarity flourish. Regardless of external circumstances, practicing Stoicism daily allows you to cultivate a calm, resilient, and clear mind. From morning intentions to mindful breathing, journaling, gratitude, applying these principles in relationships and work, each technique reinforces inner peace. Life will always present challenges, but your responses can remain thoughtful and steady. Share your experiences in the comments. Your insights may inspire others on their journey toward inner.com. Consider subscribing and sharing this video to strengthen your Stoic practice. Over time, these simple yet powerful strategies will transform your daily life, helping you navigate every situation with balance, wisdom, and serenity.